Hi, this is Mel from Mesa, Arizona, and I was just at one of the big box stores, Home Depot, and they had these Capulin cherry trees there. And as you can see here, it's got blossoms on it and that. Now, the first thing I thought about is what's the chill hours for a Capulin cherry? And I looked up the chill hours, it says none. And the second thing I looked up was what zones they'll grow in, and it says zones 9 through 10. So I'm in zone 9B, so that works really good for me here. So I picked up this one. As you can see, it's still got blossoms up here on top, starting to form. It's got blossoms here, and it's down below here. It's got blossoms that are opening. I'm going to zoom in on these a little bit here so you can see them. And this one here was just covered with blossoms more so than all the rest of them there, so that's why I went ahead and picked this one up. But I had to get a second one because this one over here already has cherries growing on it. As you can see here, there's several cherries already growing on it. Now it says that these cherries are kind of tart. They're sweet and tart, so that kind of like a regular cherry would be. So it says that they look about the same size as the regular cherry. You can see still some more blossoms forming here. And even over here, I'm just going to show this one here, because you can see where, let's see if I can zoom in here a second. You can see where some of the smaller cherries are starting to form here from those blossoms. So by having these two trees, I have the picture of the fresh blossoms, the blossoms with the small cherries forming on them, and then with this tree here with almost 3/8 of an inch in diameter cherries already growing on the tree. Now this is the tag that was on them, so that's the name and the scientific name there, Capulin cherries. And says that they look pretty much like a regular cherry. It says they get dark red, almost black cherries when they're ripe. So they're originally from central Mexico area. They said they'll take temperatures down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So 20 degrees Fahrenheit would, is going to be no problem here in our climate. Now it says at temperatures above 90-95 degrees, then you would have to add extra water. So that's one of the things you're going to have to do, is make sure that they get plenty of water in our summertime hours here. And then another thing, these are in pots right now, and I may just put them into a bigger pot because they're small trees. These trees are only about 3.5 feet tall and growing cherries on them in the pots. So you possibly could leave them in a pot because they need a pH of 5.6 to 6.5. So that would be a little bit of acidic soil. So our soil around here is going to be 7.5 to 8.5. So with our soil around here, you'd have to be adding some sulfur to it to try to keep the pH down lower. But if you have any questions, if you like this video, first off, if you give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. In the comments, I like it when you can put in where you're watching this video from. It's always interesting to see where you're watching from. And if you like this video and like to see other videos on different tropical trees that you can grow in a desert environment, you could hit the subscribe button. There is no charge to subscribe. And then after you hit the subscribe button, if you hit the bell, it'll notify you when we do other videos on other types of tropical trees that'll grow in our desert environment. So again, thank you for watching and have a great day.